Welcome back, Darvin. We're back with another Madden NFL 18, and we are here with the final week of the season. We are now facing the team who got us our first loss, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, the Pittsburgh Steelers were a thorn in our side, because so far it's just been fighting on and off to see who will lead the division, and now we finally regain control of the division. Anyway, how badly did the Steelers lose to the Texans? Holy shit! $38-7. Oh no. Alright. But yeah, today is the final week of the season, and today will be... Do you have Instagram? No, I don't. Sorry. But today is going to be the final week. So here are our starters for the final week of the season. Dennis Pitta is still injured, which is going to not affect us because we've been doing good even without him. So yeah, we're starting Jimmy Garoppolo, who is undefeated as a starter. So yeah, we're gonna start him for today because we originally started him during a during a division team. We started him the first time that we faced the Bengals. So yeah, we're also starting Isaiah Correll, not Todd Gurley. Starting Chris Hogan, Kenny Britt, and Josh Gordon. We're keeping the offensive line because our offensive line sucks. So, yeah. And our defense, we're starting DeMarcus Lawrence, Desmond Bryant, Carl Nassib, Joe Hayden, and Jason McCourty. Tavon Wilson. Jamie Collins. We're starting Christian Kirksey for middle linebacker 2. Ryan Shazier for middle linebacker 1. We're starting James Harrison again, and we're gonna start Corey Graham for free safety. So this is gonna be the players that we're gonna start for this week. I don't want to start any of our starters because I don't want them getting injured because we actually need them for postseason. So yeah, we're going to start the final game of the season. The Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Cleveland Browns rematch and revenge for week 1. Who will come out on top? The Pittsburgh Steelers or the Cleveland Browns? We're just going to stick with the same uniforms that they have as going in now. Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo Goat. Jimmy the Goat. Josh Gordon. 800 career catches. We only have 2. He only has 2 catches for this season. Wow.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. This is Madden 18 on EA Sports. Happy New Year's, everybody. In today's late season matchup, we have 2 teams who have victory on their minds. It's the Browns going up against the Steelers.
Oh, not this again.
Despite the elements, these fans here in western Pennsylvania, they wouldn't dream of missing this one as you get a look inside snowy Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, not that. Are you joking me? They're coming in with that?
Final week of the NFL
Ew.
season, week 17
I really
is
hate
underway.
these uniforms.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Like, I really hate those uniforms. Those uniforms are the ugliest in the NFL. More uglier than the Browns.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. The fourth-year man out of Eastern Illinois, Jimmy Garoppolo, leading them out onto the field.
In his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
This is going to so hurt us in the end. I know it.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Garoppolo. And this is incomplete.
Alright, can we at least get a good pass?
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
I understand, Jimmy Garoppolo, that you haven't played in a snow game. I understand that this is new to you, but okay, really?
Through the contact. Incomplete.
And that's a great opening series defensively. You force what should be a 3-and-out on your opening possession.
And great coverage there on 3rd down to force the incompletion to set up 4th. On is the punter Cook, who sends it away. Fielded just inside the 30. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Alright, they don't have Big Ben. Big Ben's injured. How long is he out for? Big Ben is going to be out for the rest of the season. That's actually good. He's placed on IR, so hopefully he's going to be out for the rest of the season. I'll have to check after this game.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They'll go again with Bell. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. Throwing here, Dobbs. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
The only reason why the Browns are starting their starters is because Madden doesn't work like that for the computers. For Madden, the computers restart their starters, but the Browns are also, but the Steelers are also a wild card team, so they have to start their starters to fully clinch in the wild card. Because just because, oh, please make it, Tyreek Hill.
Touchdown, Cleveland. Tyreek Hill, 85 yards. And the Browns have taken the early lead. They get the stop defensively, force the punt. They score without their offense even stepping on the field.
I remember playing on special teams and teasing the guys on offense like, look, you don't even worry about it. You guys just hang out over there. We'll bring this one all the way
He's a
back,
fast
get the
wide
points
receiver,
we
so
need.
it is hard to catch
In
up
this
with
case,
him.
they actually got that done.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good.
Okay, we need to have a better game with Justin Tucker than we did last week because, like, he missed 2 extra points. 2.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. This is taken at his 4. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here.
What?
And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
What? It says he's out with an elbow injury.
Out of the gun, Dobbs.
But he hasn't.
Open right side, it's Rodgers. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Ryan Shazier coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they go with the empty backfield, they have different things designed on every play to try to account for things. But what people often forget, defense is audible as well. And a lot of times when they see an empty backfield, they audible right into a blitzing situation.
This is going to be a so weird game because it's like we're having a hard time with Jimmy Garoppolo.
This is taken at the 18. A little juke. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Browns offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Well, we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position number 1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
Again, it's Crowell. And again,
oh my God.
Stopped up right at the line of
really?
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're 1 to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
A 45-yard punt. 4 there on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. We get a glance at the Browns defense as they file into position. And a big reason they've got the lead here in the first half, some of these hits we're going to see here.
Almost like they're a group of superheroes, right? Something out of a comic book. Boom, pow.
All right, I'm going to unplug my mic so I can concentrate and hopefully win this game because now we're having trouble. All right, so yeah, very back.
You had a collection, didn't you?
I did. Dobbs looking to throw on 1st down. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd down now after the pass completion. Off the play fake, here's Dobbs. He's going to loft one, deep left side. This is caught at the 20. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 43 yards. And they've got it here with a first down. The give is to Bell. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Here's Dobbs to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Eli Rogers, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Brandon, they just got the ball, and already they're in the end zone, and you're getting ready to talk about the PAT. That was fast.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Tyreek Hill set to return it. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Browns offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season as this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
A busy final day for you coming up in the NFL. Final day of the year as well. 11 other games going on as we speak. And then coming up later this afternoon, and he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Joshua Dobbs with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. Tyreek Hill on the return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
Jimmy Garoppolo, the starter here, finally lured away from the Patriots. What are some things you like about JG?
Well, I love his makeup, meaning obviously he's got some physical ability.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Javon Hargrave. Never giving up. He's able to keep working and get him for a loss of 12. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku. And it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force an incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Javon Hargrave coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. Here's Sam Cook now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Second down following the run. Now Dobbs. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Dobbs is throwing. And Jeffrey's got it. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They go play action here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
On second down, it's Bell. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here's Dobbs to throw. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Terrell Suggs in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. And he's able to get it out of there. With it is Brown. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And our attention shifts to Todd Gurley. Now, I'm not going to say you completely abandon the passing game, but it would really behoove them to get this running game going more.
That's the identity most teams are seeking. Able to establish themselves, control the game by running it, have to touch it multiple times in order to have success in this game.
Yeah, as we say, yeah, that's right. As we say all the time, that sets up the passing game. I feel like a broken record with that.
Listen, we can be broken records all we want. Bottom line is, lather up that big horse and let him run.
First thrown out for the backup, Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. It's Burton. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8. It moves the chains. On first down, it's Gurley. Good move by Gurley. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Now Gurley. And a short gain here down to the 22. The Browns on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Rodgers now to throw. He's got his man here. It's Green. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. They'll try and run for it with Crowell. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Antonio Brown has... The first half is winding down, and the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve, as we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Okay, Brandon, thanks, and welcome everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get to the highlights. Right now, we've got a tie game, and that just means exciting football for us in the second half, as we'll have 2 teams playing 2 quarters to decide a winner. All right, let's get straight to it. Here's some highlights from the first half. There, he's going to punt it away. Hills is back for the punt, and this long run goes for a touchdown. That takes the lead up to 7. Now, early in the second quarter, Rodgers wide open here on the catch, and this 2-play drive goes for a touchdown. Steelers tied up at 7. Now 1st and 10, under pressure here, the pass is picked off. Burns is reading the play and comes away with it, ending the drive. Offense on the field now after the pick. Dobbs is going to run off the left side, and nobody can stop him on this long touchdown. Down to late in the second. Steelers up by a touchdown. Rodgers on point with the throw, and he caps off the 6-play drive with the score. So that'll do it for us here in Orlando. Let's get back up to Pittsburgh as we hand it back over to Brandon Guy.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. On 1st and 10, Dobbs. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. On 2nd down, Dobbs. James has got it, complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here we go.
Dobbs. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Now a play fake here on 1st down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Over the middle here to Brown. The Browns' passing game finding its stride. They've got another 1st down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. Gurley's got the 1st down and then some. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big run there, 29 yards and a 1st.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. And he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Aaron Rodgers, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns have moved out in front.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled. And wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Well, it hasn't been a whole lot of fun for Le'Veon Bell in this ball game, trying to find room to run the ball. I'm sure they're going to have to change some things up because he's so versatile. They've got to get the ball in his hands somehow and create some space because they're losing this game.
Well, defensively, you got to key in on Bell, make him the focal point to stop, and they've been able to do that.
And he has gotten better every year he's been in the league, always adding something to his game, one of the premier runners in the NFL.
Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. Again, it's Bell. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down. Back to throw Dobbs. And that is incomplete. Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Now Brown. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Burton. 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball. situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out in the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
And that's why you see so many teams play a 3-4 defense, because that set gives you a lot of flexibility about where to bring pressure from, and it's hard for an offense to pick it up. Left side, right side, up the middle, especially with some really flexible linebackers.
Flushed out right. They find some open field here. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Hard throw, incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
So a big one there as that gives them a little cushion.
And you know, here in the 4th quarter, the fact that they were able to bleed some time off the clock and put points on the board, even if it's only...
To be honest, I wasn't actually looking at the clock.
Ultimately wins them the game.
I unplugged my mics just so I could concentrate. So now we're up by 10. But to be honest, I actually wasn't looking at the clock. I was just trying to score on this drive. So if I would have known that there was 2 minutes left in the game, then I would have been like, okay, run out the clock. But there's no way that the Steelers can come back. I mean, yeah, they're down by 10, but there's no way that they can come back. Because they haven't been doing so well against... okay, so the team that we originally put in wasn't playing well, so I switched around the teams. Well, I switched back to the original team, and we've been playing amazing. I mean, okay, we injured their best player. Big Ben isn't on the team anymore. Well, he still is, but he's just injured. But yeah, Big Ben isn't on the team right now, so that's going to help us win this game. Like I said, we injured one of their best players. So right now, we are actually doing good. Okay, Le'Veon was actually open.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Yeah, run hurry up offense. Being down by 10, you still gotta run hurry up offense. All you need is a touchdown and field goal to tie the game to bring it in over. So that's what they're gonna try and do. They're gonna try and tie the game, bring it into overtime, so they could still have a chance to win the game and probably win the division. But if we do win, this will be revenge for week 1. Because in week 1, we lost by a field goal. So now they're losing by 10. So if they score this touchdown, they'll be losing by a field goal. Alright. Let's get this one more. Let's get this last stop. And yeah, 4th and long. They need to do something on this drive, or else they're gonna lose this game. So, because I'm just gonna run out the clock at this point.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to
All
the
right,
tight
yeah,
end.
they got it.
8 yards on the pickup, and it's good enough for a Pittsburgh first down.
They also ran out of bounds, so
Compelled
that's
go
going to
for it
help
there on
them.
4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Come on, Brown.
From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. And this one caught by Hunter over the middle. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Come on, Browns.
Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage.
Do something that
Out of the gun,
do something that the Cleveland couldn't do for a while. Beat the Pittsburgh Steelers.
He'll go down. They got him for a sack. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they get the stoppage with 65
Do something that the
seconds
Browns
remaining.
during the 21st century could not do, and that is beat the Pittsburgh
They'll look
Steelers.
to throw. And incomplete.
I was gonna say that was a pick, and if I returned that for a pick 6, I would have been in awe.
But here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He completes it to Bryant. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Here's Dobbs to throw. Goes underneath for Bell. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
All right, now we're in the seconds.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Complete to Bryant.
All right, I'll give them that touchdown. They worked so hard, so I'll give them that touchdown. But hopefully they don't get the point after. Not the point after. They could get the point after. I want them to lose by a field goal, so they can feel how we felt in week 1. Onside recovery. Pick up the ball. Let them waste their 2 timeouts, and we walk out of here with a W. I was gonna say, did I say Butt or Brick? Because there's a tight end that his last name is Butt. No lock.
We got a good one going on there. Eli Manning, a touchdown pass to help lead the way. And he'll take this one down to the 36. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And a short gain down to about the 33. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense.
I know this is 4th. I know this is 3rd down, but who cares? Take the knee. I'm not going to kick the field goal. I'm just going to take the knee and head into the postseason 13-3.
Finish this regular season with a victory.
We now got revenge for the Cleveland Browns in week 1. I know this is mostly the same team, but this is a new updated team as well. So we beat the team that knocked us, that made us own 1 at the beginning of the season, and now we win the division, go into the first round. Well, we missed the wild card, but we're still in the playoffs.
Really kicks in. You don't know how they're going to handle the ball. If someone's going to make a dramatic play just out of nowhere,
So,
all of a sudden it just changes the course of things. But a big shout out to our crew to make sure that we were
the Cleveland Browns win the division,
in these elements,
and
they took care of us and made sure we were dressed properly.
how does the revenge
So for
taste? It
Cleveland,
tastes really
the
good.
final win here
It
means
really
they'll finish
does.
off the regular season at a solid 13-3. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, despite the loss here, they're going to wind up with a very good 11-5 overall mark. And they'll get their shot at playoff football as they'll be on the road next week as a wild card. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gault. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that,
Alright, he says with that we say goodbye from Pittsburgh, something like that. But anyway, we are now 13-3 going into the postseason, and we clinched in the playoffs. We clinched the first round bye. This team defeated all odds. Everybody doubted the Cleveland Browns, but now we did it. We are going into the playoffs, and now we get to see who won MVP. Not Aaron Rodgers, though. Tom Brady probably won MVP. Matt Hedrick wins his first Coach of the Year. So Matt Hedrick won his first Coach of the Year. Who won MVP? Alright, hold on. I need to rearrange this. Aaron Rodgers has a lot. Hold on. I don't get this. It says view and depth chart. Where is he then? There's a Jarvis Landry glitch right now. Because Jarvis Landry is not showing up. Because look, it says he has no injury. And he doesn't return. Wait, his injury length is done with. But it's not showing him. I really do not understand this. Alright, let's see the teams who are... Alright, so the Cleveland Browns, we clinched. The Eagles, they are a first-round bye. The Chiefs, first-round bye. Patriots are going into the wild card, same as the Steelers. The Cardinals is the second first-round bye for the NFC. The Vikings, the Broncos, the Seahawks, the Falcons, and the Rams, along with the Texans. Anyone else? No. Nope. But they are going into the wild card, facing in this week. I'm going to have to try and figure out what the hell is going on right now. So hold on. Matt Ryan won MVP, which is funny because he won MVP for last season. Hold on. Week 17, the Browns got some good news this week. Oh no. When they've blocked for him, Todd Gurley has shredded this year, best running back. The Browns defense terrorized QB Joshua Dobbs, sacked him 5 times en route to a 24-21 victory. Spoke with Antonio Brown, and he feels like this is only the beginning. Aaron Rodgers was very good this year, and the numbers prove that out. Matt Hedrick's players got him that award, not the other way around. It was expected that Matt Hedrick was going to win this award. The Browns just made a few more plays than the Steelers in their matchup. Matt Hedrick wins his first Coach of the Year award, and it was well deserved. Okay. I am going to have to figure out why or what is going on with my Jarvis Landry. So, to begin tomorrow after I get home from school, the first playoff game that we have is against the Pittsburgh Steelers at home. So, the teams that got eliminated are the Broncos got eliminated, the Rams got eliminated, which I actually thought that they weren't going to get eliminated. I actually thought the Rams were eliminated before they made it to the playoffs, but the Texans got eliminated, and the Seahawks got eliminated. Did this go into overtime? It did. No, it did. Steelers versus Browns, the third rematch, third time. See who's going on. This is funny. 28-34. Huh. For all you Falcon fans out there. So, tomorrow, the Steelers are going to be going back to Cleveland to see who's going to win this time at home. Cleveland Browns or the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah, the trilogy. So, they just can't let this division revenge end. The Cleveland Browns will be facing the Pittsburgh Steelers. So, yeah. Then the Falcons will be going on to Philadelphia to face the Philadelphia Eagles, which actually that happened this year. The Falcons actually went to Philadelphia to face the Philadelphia Eagles. So Philadelphia Eagles are the first seed in the NFC. In the NFC, so they have the first round bye along with the Browns, the Chiefs, and the Cardinals. The Patriots will be going to Kansas City to face the Kansas City Chiefs in the divisional round, as they just won 38-20 in the wild card. So it won't be a surprise if I have to face the Patriots in the conference championship if we beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. And then the final game of the week, well, no, the Falcons and the Eagles will be the final game of the week, but the final scheduling, the Vikings will be going off to Arizona to face the Arizona Cardinals in the divisional round. So Browns versus Pats and Vikings versus Eagles. That's going to be a good game. But the Patriots will have to go to Cleveland because of the fact that we have a better record. Okay, where is Jarvis Landry? Okay, it's showing him here. I can't cut him. I literally cannot cut Jarvis Landry from the team. It shows him here, but I can't cut him. Why is it doing this? Like, why? Oh my god, my game is so stupid. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it alone. If it wants to act like this, it'll act like this. We can win the Super Bowl even without Jarvis Landry. I think it's acting like this because of the fact that I put him on injury reserve. But normally after injury reserve means that the player can't play until he's done. So, Zach Martin, if we do make it to the Super Bowl, yeah, Madden is pretty good. Madden is pretty glitchy. But if we do make it to the Super Bowl, Zach Martin will be coming back. But if you guys don't know what injury reserved is, injury reserved is basically during an injury, a player cannot get traded or put on practice squad. So a player cannot get traded if he's on injury reserve or put on practice squad. Injury reserve does not mean he is not going to be out for the rest of the season. It means he won't be tradable until he comes back. Well, until he's done with his injury. So the fact that he's not injured anymore, it's confusing because it shows that he has no injury, his length is 0, and it says that his status is uninjured. I don't know. I'll check after the Super Bowl if Jarvis Landry has come back. I mean, this is starting to annoy me. Like, it really is. But, yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Well, this 3-video part today. So, and they gave the Seahawks what they wanted in order to bring him to their squad. Okay, so the Chiefs have a new player. So, anyway, tomorrow, like I said, when I get home from school, I will be playing the divisional round. And then Tuesday, I will be playing the conference championship if we win the divisional round. Yeah, hold on. I should check this soon. Do you have Twitter? No, I don't. I don't have that much social media. When is the Big Ben out? Big Ben is going to be out for the rest of the season. Okay. So we won't have to worry about Big Ben, though. We won't have to worry about Marcus Gilbert, though. Big Ben, Vince Williams, or Richard Rodgers. So we are basically good for this game. What social media do you have? I have Facebook and Google Plus. I don't use Google Plus that much either. But yeah. So yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I will see you guys tomorrow with not with the finale, but I will see you guys tomorrow with the first playoff game. And also, to think about this, the Browns actually ended their playoff drought. The last time the Browns ever won a playoff game was when, the last time the Browns ever won a playoff game, that was like a long time ago. Yeah, that was a long time ago, so this is something that could help Cleveland Browns fans. Anyway, peace over the 2 days, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.